So my name is Elisa. I've been doing this for almost 8 years now. I have a company called Elisa Plan, and I have a financial wellness company, so I don't just talk about personal credit. I talk about money management. I've been a life coach more so to a lot of people who are struggling financially, but not just so much with their finances, but also with depression and anxiety around their financial situation. So I try to bring the mental health piece in as well, so that people can kind of lower their stress levels and better manage their finances. This is strictly to help you guys build your own personal finance plan. So I'm going to help you look at your budget. We're going to look at ways to increase your credit score, and then you can kind of develop your own plan from there and take it. So hopefully you can start building wealth, okay? But like I said, I've been doing this, it's almost 8 years now. I've helped thousands of clients at this point increase their credit score. I do this nationally, and I've done it for a couple people in other countries as well. So those who are in the Caribbean who want to come back to the States and establish credit, I've worked with them as well. And I also started working with entrepreneurs who want to start businesses, because as I grew and I helped people get their personal credit established and their finances together, then people would come back and say, hey, I want to move to the next level. Like, how can I make money using my personal credit? I've seen clients where, they thought they were building and their parents put them on the credit card, and it actually dropped their score because their parents were not using the credit cards properly. So you don't want to just go with anybody and say like, hey, put me on your card. You don't have to give me the card, right? There's a few things that you want to look for. You want to make sure that the person is using the card responsibly. So that means that 9% or under. You want to make sure that they are paying the card on time. So if there's any late payments on the card, you do not want to attach yourself to it, because when we get into payment history, you're going to see why. It's actually going to drop your score more. Okay, and then you want to do it on a card that's at least a couple years old to give yourself some age of history, right? So now we have the social expenses, and this is where everybody gets eaten alive at. Yeah. I've seen budgets where social expenses account for more than your living expenses. So this includes your hair, your nails, going out to eat, any kind of beauty routines, date nights, entertainment, all that good stuff, okay? Going out to eat. So this is a big one that everyone underestimates. They say, I only spend $50 a week. You're really spending like $150. How much are you spending if you think of the last 7 days? And then I always hear, well, it was somebody's birthday. It's somebody's birthday every month that you're gonna celebrate. So we gotta start including that in the budget, right? The shoving the money in a mattress and in a shoebox got passed down to generations. There are still 20-year-olds that I have met who shoved their money in their mattress because they were raised by their grandmother, and their grandmother told them, we don't trust banks. We're going to put it in our mattress. How much are you spending a month on shopping outside of your personal care and your groceries? But clothes, any kind of little toys, whatever it is, how much are you spending? Are you one of those people when the package comes to the door, you're like, what did I order? Okay, all right. So you know that that's a sign that you need to stop. Yep, you gotta stop doing it. And typically it's out of boredom, right? It's just boredom. So when we're looking at things from that perspective, what are some things that you're interested in that you can do that would actually add value to your life or the lives of others? Payment history is the largest portion of your credit score. It's about 35%, okay? So the way that the credit bureaus report is, if a payment is considered on time, it's going to be paid by the due date or up to 29 days past. Once it hits day 30, it's going to be reported to the credit bureaus as late. What percentage do you think you should keep on a credit card in order to keep this part in good standing for your credit score? 30? So a lot of people say 30. It's actually 9. 9% or under is going to give you the best rating for your credit score. I like Credit Karma. I tell people do not pay attention to the score because it is a Vantage score model. So a lot of times it's going to be higher than your actual FICO score. But the way that they break everything down, it's much more helpful than trying to read an actual credit report and not understanding what you're doing. So don't pay attention to the score, pay attention to the factors. The factors are going to be the same. The score is what's going to be different.
I came here with the intention of fine-tuning some skills on budgeting and understanding how my credit works. And I feel that was very helpful. The information you gave was definitely easy to digest. It was very relatable, and I felt it was very useful.
What brought me here was that I am definitely living off of trauma. A lot of sacrificing that I've done with my kids have been through making sure that they don't go through what I went through being a teen mom. And I want to break a generational curse of thinking negative and thinking in the less than.
Well, I've been to many business classes, and this is the first seminar workshop that I've been to that spoke on business credit. And you know, if we are going to workshops, seminars, classes, you need that part. You need that part too, but it's never been spoken on. So to me, that was the purpose of me coming.
I feel great. I feel empowered with knowledge. You know, I have steps to move forward to improve my, financial credit score, and to hopefully engage with you later, because I want to be able to leverage my credit for my business.
Some of the things I'm going to apply from the workshop are simple things like making sure I open my mail every day, creating my budget, sticking to it, and learning how to utilize my personal credit to positively affect my business credit.
For me, going through the workshop was pretty healing. Being able to interact and listen to other people, it allowed me to be transparent. It made me feel like I was ready to be honest with myself.
Well, it was definitely very informative, and by being a small crowd, was more personable, I think. We always here for the same purpose, although we are different walks of life, but you got your point across. You got it to me.
Just want to say thank you. It was a great event, and everybody was engaged, and I think everybody took away something, that's going to help them in the future.